All right, YouTube, let's do this. Back in it for another one. And out of all the things that everybody complains about, hates on with Call of Duty, I would say that this is probably the thing, personally for me, this is probably the thing I hate most in this modern era of Call of Duty. Like, to get to this point, like, this is a decent little gameplay you guys are going to see here. I think I died like 10 times or something. No, I was a little rusty. And there is, you can tell this is not a reverse boosted lobby, but this is an on-the-house lobby. You guys will see a little later on in the gameplay. There is a couple of stronger players on the other team, but this is an on-the-house lobby. And to get to this point, they put your boy through it, man. They put me through the gauntlet, the skill-based matchmaking gates of hell. Oh, it takes you right out of it, man. For my last 4 or 5 sessions, now a couple of those sessions are just like 2-3 games tops, but still, my last 4 or 5 sessions just sweaty as hell. Professional tournaments, games you do not want to be in. And we finished it up. My last game was the clip that I used in my last video. We ran into an aimbot and cheater, and this was my first game on since running into that aimbot nerd. And what do you know, we have a good game. My next game after this, I had another good game again. And then after that, back to the skill-based matchmaking gates of hell, all the way deep in the trenches, just a lobby you do not want to be in. And then my next 2 follow-up games after that, ran into 2 beta male little Fruit Loop bitches running walls. Back-to-back games, at least one dude running walls, man. And it was 100%. Like, these dudes were tracking me, tracking everybody through walls. Like, the dudes, I still killed them a couple of times, but every time you watch the kill cam, they're following you. They don't have UAVs, nothing. Like, right at the start of the game, man, they know where everybody is and shit. Like, you could just, dude, it's indisputable, irrefutable that 2 nerds in back-to-back games had walls because they know they can get away with it. Activision ain't going to do nothing about it. Just like that aimbotter we ran into in my last video. Activision is not going to touch these virgins. They're going to cheat their ass off because they're beta male little bitches, and they're going to get away with it. Now, these cheaters, complete scumbags, right? They're choosing to cheat. They're taking advantage of the system. They're choosing to cheat. They're scumbags, and I can't stand these little bitches. But the thing I probably hate more than these cheating ass little nerds is the manipulation, though. Punished for being a decent player. Once you're punished enough, it's all right, here you go, man. We'll give you a couple on the house lobbies, make you feel a little good, run your ass over to the store and buy these bundles. It feels cheap, inorganic, fake, and phony. And when shit does not feel organic like that, like a video game should, in a pub, like we are talking about pubs at the end of the day, man, we are not talking about professional tournaments. We're not even talking about ranked. We're just talking about pubs. And when it does not feel organic, what do you think people are going to do? They're just going to dip. They don't want to play that trash. Never mind paying full price for that trash to be manipulated like that. Anybody with half a brain, they're just going to dip. Look at your numbers, Activision. The only people that are okay with this shit are the brain rot nerds that you feast on their wallet. You use them as your own personal ATM, and they're too dumb to even realize it. And your toxic ass matchmaking makes them think they're better at the game than they actually are, and then they keep buying more skins for a first-person shooter because, like I said, man, the brain thing, it don't work. It's like it's all empty up there. They got nothing going on up there. All they have in life is the Call of Duty. At this point, everybody and their mama has seen that interview from Tom Henderson with Charlie Olsen or Charles Olsen, whatever his name is, man. The sick freak behind the SBMM, EOM that we have in Call of Duty now. And the dude doesn't even have any idea what he's talking about, man. He sounds like a salty, butthurt little new gen nerd. That's what he sounds like. Talking about how they didn't have retention data back in the OGs. Like, everybody's looking at it with rose-tinted goggles and shit. Like, this dude is absolutely clueless, man. We had a global player count. Actually, even in somebody's, they showed you where the people were that were playing the game, that were on playing the game. It showed you on the map where they were. What the fuck is this dude talking about, man? Like, you jump on the game and there's, say, 400,000 people on. Or in Black Ops 1 case, we had millions of people on, and that was just one platform. And then you jump on the game 8 hours later, 12 hours later, you jump on the next day, and you're still around that same number on only one platform, just Xbox, just PS3, there's your retention, bruh. And we did not have this twisted, toxic-ass matchmaking back then. There was your retention. Why change the form? Like, with Black Ops 6, and trust me when I tell you this, the popular thing to do right now with this game is stroke the game, knob gobble it, and get on Activision's good side so you get invited to the events and you get early gameplay of this and that. And that you could go one way. It's just one or two ways. You could be a knob gobbler, or you could say that this is the worst Call of Duty ever made. I'm not on either side of that fence, man. I'm just, how I feel, that's where I am. This game right here, Black Ops 6, this has elements where it could be a very solid Call of Duty in this modern pussy era, this modern shitty era. It has the elements here where it could be a solid Call of Duty, but they don't know what the fuck to do with it, man. They don't know what to do with any of that potential. A lot of incompetence, a lot of greed on Activision's part, letting people go, using AI. A lot of people, they don't have any idea what they're doing. They need true leadership at this point, man. I sound like a fucking preacher right now or something. They need a strong leader, somebody that knows what they're doing. Somebody that can look at this situation and make a decision. Decisive. This is what we're going to do. This is the direction we're going to take the franchise. It's going to keep our customers very happy. It's going to bring in new players as well too, because the game's going to be popping and we're still going to make crazy amounts of money. This is the direction that Call of Duty used to be in. We always, these new gens, they talk about rose-tinted goggles. They have no idea. They're clueless. But this is the direction Call of Duty used to be in the golden era. First and foremost, they thought about making a fun game. What would I like to play? What would I like to sit down for hours and play and have fun the entire time I'm on the game? Here you go. Here's that game. Now buy our map packs. That's the way business like this should work. You want us to buy these fucking bundles and shit for an operator skin in a first-person shooter? Give us a great game. Give us a foundation of a great game to begin with. Not riddled with a ton of problems, AI slop, no manipulation for all these bots, giving them the illusion that they're actually decent at the game when they're complete trash. I seen this post from Marksman just yesterday, and I thought it was kind of interesting. I want you guys to check it out. Black Ops 6 needs to be studied for what happened, because I don't get how things took such a turn down. The release was so strong. I don't know about all that, man. Like, if you're talking about just 2019 to now, yeah, then Black Ops 6's release, it looks like some Black Ops 2 shit. They were confident enough to drop ranked play early with an anti-cheat that was basically non-existent. Go on vacation for a month with no updates, then come back and release Season 2, which was going well till it ended up being an extra month long because Season 3 wasn't ready. I'm not seeing where it was going well. Like, we've been on a steady decline with Black Ops 6. Like, the best we've gotten in Black Ops 6 was when this game was new, and at that point we had just like no good maps really in the game. Like, at least now we have Grind, we have Hacienda, we got a couple of maps, but I don't know about it going well since Season 2. But anyways, yes, Season 3 wasn't ready. The game is a complete mess right now, and there's no urgency because they don't have to care. There's no competition in this space at this juncture. If only we had a game like X Defiant, even something that people knew that wasn't getting shut down. If only we had a game in this space, in this FPS space, to keep COD on their toes just a little bit. Like I said, man, they don't have to care because there's nothing. They know they got anybody who wants to play a quick arcadey first-person shooter. They got these people by the balls. Activision knows that. But anyways, he finishes it up with, I'm just an idiot who plays the games, but it sucks to see so much love for it on release, and then it was just all squandered. And that's coming from Marksman. He's been in the game for a long time. He's been on YouTube and in the content creation space way longer than me. I think he's been playing COD just as long as me. I think he started on COD 4 as well too. And is a credible dude, right? I have zero problems with Marksman. Like, yeah, he can come off as a shill sometimes, but he's usually pretty honest about it. I can respect that. Zero problems with this dude. and a credible name out here in the content creation space, in the Call of Duty space. And what is Activision doing? Check this post out from Detonated. I seen this a few days ago. Now, I do not really pay attention to these people at all. They're always just like pimping out bundles. They'll even give you ways. Like, I remember there was a glitch with a bundle before. People couldn't buy it. These motherfuckers got out here giving you ways to get around the glitch in the store so that you could still buy the bundle. And I think the bundle was like 2,800 COD points or some shit like that. Like, complete shills, bullshit, and cheese over there at Detonated. But anyways, these people go on to say, exclusive Call of Duty Recon surveys. I don't know what Call of Duty Recon is. It's like some type of squad. Like, I guess you can sign up for it. It's a whole gang of virgins, I guess. But anyways, it's like this squad. You can, I don't even know everything that they do, but I guess they just like hold hands and play Call of Duty together or some shit. But anyways, Call of Duty Recon surveys are asking players which crossover they want to see. What character and or celebrity, Terminator, Snoop Dogg, etc., would you like to see in the game? A large blank box was provided. Of course, there was a large blank box there, man. Like, how would you? We're talking about bundles here, man. We're talking about skins in a first-person shooter. This is the only shit that Activision notices. This is the only shit that Activision cares about in the game. It's really too bad they just don't care enough to listen. Not listen to these corporate yes men. I can think of a few names out here on YouTube. Not many, though. There's a lot of fake and phonies, but I can think of a few names. They just need to sit down, shut up, and just listen. And they can turn this shit around with the quickness. But anyways, this video is getting long. You guys can let me know what you think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you on the next one.